Welcome to Technical Rants, episode 18, As Wichita Falls, So Falls, Wichita Falls. Well, it's been quite a while. Sorry. Things have been kind of crazy around here. It's been very crazy. As you've seen, I've been posting some Ignite Portland videos and some personal videos also. But as I've been getting more and more into the community here around the Portland, Oregon area, there was this video. I've been getting into social media too, but that's, I'm getting a whole lot of ADD stuff going on here, so I'm going to be really rambling on about a lot of stuff. First off, do you remember the video, video killed the radio star? Well, to me, Rails killed the PHP guy. All I hear is Rails, 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 and PHP, PHP. I love the simplicity and the elegance of Perl. It's just freaking beautiful and amazing. The whole Rails, the whole PHP. Oh, let's do it for you. Oh, we can do that for you. Let's do that for you. I was working on a program that I was doing, personally for myself, and I was looking at their sample code, and it was in PHP. And I was looking at it, there's this whole PHP library. Oh yeah, you do this, you call this, and it does all this fun stuff for you. Let me see. Does this remind you of Microsoft thinking about what it is that you want to do and doing it for you automatically? No, thank you. Just give me my little Perl script, give me my little XML simple and my LWP agent, and life is good. Life is happy. I can do anything I want to with it. I don't have something figuring out what it is that they think that I want it to do. I'm sorry. Perl will never die, just like radio will never die. Radio is evolving to HD. Boom, 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 boom. So, just interesting. I won't let Perl die. Perl is just phenomenal. I don't know if Perl 6 will ever come out, and I don't know if Perl 6 ever really needs to come out. I think it's going to be around forever, which is beautiful. The whole social media thing. I've been playing around with Twitter quite a bit. Of course, Linux 8 on Twitter, and ADD. Oh my gosh, talk about just the whole ADD effect really going on there. It's really quite phenomenal. 140 character max and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Interesting. I wonder where that's going to go. There's just so many things up here just swirling around. It's hard to imagine where it's going to go, what's going to happen. I do have a couple things flowing around. I don't know what I'll do with it yet, but I'm sure I'll try to twist something. Because you have this whole OpenSocial thing that Google's doing. You have Facebook doing stuff with its API and doing stuff with Meebo, I believe it is. And so now you have LinkedIn. They have their own little separate API. And, Facebook has their own API and all these other people. Ooh, there goes Twitter. Did you hear that? Oh my gosh. I got to see what Twitter's going on. No, I don't. I can stop. But the whole social media thing, it's very interesting where it's going to go and what we can do with it. It's like people don't really have a grasp on it. People like you and I, we should know more what's going on here. We are the direction of where this should go and what we should do with it. Why don't we do something with it? I don't understand why we don't. We could create a beautiful system for the whole OpenSocial thing. Why don't we do it? I don't know. Think about that though, because that's the way that everything is going. OpenSocial isn't needed. It really isn't. When we sit down and think about it, we can create our own OpenSocial, which I think is probably what we need to do. Let's create our own OpenSocial. Let's create our own APIs. Let's create our own little system that allows people to communicate with all the people that there needs to be on the web. If you had one place and you could take and you type in a 140 character message. And if it posted it on Twitter, if it posted it on Facebook, MySpace, Orchid, whatever, there's APIs out there for all this stuff. It's just sitting right there in our hands. And the way the communications are going now these days, it's all SOAP based. So we just send a little XML document, and it goes. And it goes out to this place on the internet, and it goes out to that other place, and it just goes. It's the decimation of information. Create one message, create that, and propagate that throughout multiple places on the internet. Isn't that what we want? I don't want 20,000 mailboxes. I don't want to have to go to YouTube to check out my mailbox. I don't want to have to go to Facebook to check my mailbox. I don't want to go to my email. I don't want to go to Twitter. I want them all to come to one spot. And that is the key that we need for this whole social media. So the person to create this whole platform first, it's going to be beautiful, because you take this platform for the masses, and then you build on top of it for the businesses, and then you have your advertising, and that is where it's going to be at. So, enough ranting. As Wichita falls, so falls Wichita Falls. It's the end of Technical Rants, episode 18. Thanks.